Hey everybody, welcome to another review. I've been real busy lately, so I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get done, but I know I'll get this one done and see when maybe I get a chance to do another one this weekend. We'll see. But today I'm going to be testing out the brand new, just released Norton Internet Security 2012. This is the final public release version, so I wanted to see how it does. I went and downloaded the newest one, 19.1.0.28, and updated it. So it's fully updated. You can see it's just done 57 seconds ago. I haven't changed any of the settings. Everything's left just like it comes from the factory. So everything is just how they want it. I'm going to do my usual tests. I have some links. Then I also have some malware in a folder, 300 megabytes worth. So first, let's start out with the links and see how it does at blocking those. These links are fresh. Just got them today. Okay, that one was blocked. We'll let that go and see what it says, what it comes up with. Okay, so it has been removed. It says not safe. So it's been done through reputation. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, that one has been blocked. Okay, and that one has been blocked, a known malicious website. So I have a feeling that these other ones are also going to be blocked. Yes. But let's also try something else here. Let's continue and see what happens. Oh, yep, so it's still blocked. See what it does here with that one. Not seeing anything yet. No response on that file. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, that one, it's doing something on that one. Okay, didn't tell me what the response is. Okay, and now that was the last one. And once again, nothing from that one, which is very weird. Okay, sure. Now we'll take the malware, open it up. There's a bunch of different files in here. There's 266 in here. So I'm going to grab that folder, put it on the desktop. That's probably going to start blocking after it puts everything on the desktop. It's going to start going through it and deleting it. So what I'm going to do now, so you don't have to sit here and watch it, is I'm going to pause the video, and then I'll be back when it's done doing whatever it's going to do. So you'll see once it's done unpacking here, it's going to start checking the files, maybe. Normally that's what I see happen with everything. So let's give it another couple of seconds here and we'll see what happens. If that doesn't work, I'm just going to do like a right click and scan, and then we'll see what happens there. Okay, sure. Now it didn't do what I expected it to do, but that's okay. We'll do a scan. There's also some PDF exploits and stuff in here that I won't really be able to try to run because I don't have a PDF reader like Adobe or whatever installed to see if the exploits actually work or not. But we'll just see if it detects them. So I'll pause because this might take a while, and I'll be back with results when this is done. Alright everybody, I'm back. It's Alright everybody, I'm back. It's probably a little bit later than it should be because I've been on the phone, but that's okay. So it scanned, and I redid the scan again, and it didn't find anything more. It found a bunch of stuff. We got rid of them. And let's see what we got left over. We got 69 items left over. Originally, I think we started out with 266. So let's see what the detection is. So we take 74%. Not that great. Not bad, but not that great. Why are there some text documents in here? See, this happens when I don't look through everything. That's alright. So let's run some of these. Let's run this one. It says access denied. Huh? That's good. Let's see whatever this is. Okay, sonar removed it. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. That one. This is actually the real file. I accidentally zipped it up, so don't freak out. This is actually this same file here. I must have accidentally zipped them together for some oddball reason. Wonder if this is the real Opera. Don't see any digital signature, so it's probably not. Let's try this thing. PCTUTO. This might be actually a real application. Okay, that one couldn't install. We'll leave this one, whatever that one's doing in the background. Processing. This is really annoying. You can't read everything. Opening up a bunch of web pages. Okay. Rootkit activity. We'll try a couple more here and we'll call it good, and then what I'll do is I'll do a full system scan with Norton and we'll see if it finds anything. And then we'll go from there. See if I can delete this or if there's processes running in memory. Yeah, there is. Somewhere. Yeah. Alright. So I can hear... Uh-oh. What happened to Norton? Okay. So I'm going to restart. And let me pause. And I'll come back with the scan results. Okay, so here's something strange. I rebooted. And then Norton hasn't started up. I don't see the thing. I don't see the icon there. I see something running in memory there, and there, and there. And let's see, Norton. See, Norton is killed. There's nothing else there. So if I double click on the icon, see what happens. I haven't tried this yet. So I just rebooted, and nothing. It doesn't start anymore. Nothing starts. So if we go to computer here, I'm not sure how many files we're supposed to have. But if we go to semantic, the folder, there's only one file there. And if we go to Norton Internet Security, we have, this is what we have. We have branding, engine, which is, there's stuff in there. So that's good. And MUI, which has like some little files, but I'm sure there's supposed to be a lot more files in here than what's in here. So it looks like Norton got killed or like halfway uninstalled or something by whatever malware is on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run CCleaner, and see, here's the weird thing, this computer's still running really fast, so whatever's on here hasn't taken over the computer to the point where it would slow it down. Other than Norton not starting, you wouldn't notice anything. And I'm going to install Malwarebytes if I can. It looks like I can, and run that and see what it finds. So I'll be back with the results of this when it's done. Okay, so as it was starting to install, I got this, Norton Autofix, error found, checking installation, and then an error occurred, please report, program updating error. So I can't update Malwarebytes. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. So I'll let that run in the background, and I'll see what Malwarebytes can find with a really, really old database, and it just got killed. I have a feeling that there's some kind of rootkit on here. That's just my feeling. So we'll try Hitman Pro and see what happens there. Yeah, this can't update either. Okay, so let me try Komodo Cleaning Essentials. That one I know should work. So let me pause and let me grab that. Okay, so I'm back. Komodo Cleaning Essentials finished scanning here, and it found 8 things. Let's see what it found here. Okay, so it says we have rootkit. So we got some kind of hidden directory here, and we had some unclassified malware, program startup, and this PMJ BNP thing, and then we also have auto updater. Here's my question. Let's see if we really have a rootkit or not. Let's open up Internet Explorer. It's gonna be hard to do because I left it on top. We will see here what we can do. I want to test going to, like, avast.com, AVG, those places, see if we have anything that can block us. If it can, that's usually a good sign of a rootkit. Oh, the Norton toolbar is still there. Okay, so we can get to AVG. And we can also get to Avast. Let's try. I'll also do a quick scan with Gmer here. And we'll see if it also points us to a rootkit. We'll see if this is a false positive or not. So let me pause real quick here for a second, and I'll let this scan. Okay, so I think we definitely do have something here, because when I tried to open up Gmer here, it opened for a second and then something killed it. So let's clean all these. It's going to ask us to restart, and then I'll be back, and we'll see what the result is. Okay, so came back and it said disinfect failed on this rootkit, if it is a rootkit. We're still determining that. So let's try, see here, what do I want to try? Well, let me come back in 1 second. Alright guys, so what I did is I booted into Kaspersky Rescue Disk, newest version, and I did a full scan. So first thing, it found something in broming, and we will quarantine that. And this is all part of a zip, that part of the zip folder on the desktop, because it's 1.1.zip. So we're going to delete the archive. So it should get rid of that folder. Might take a little bit to delete it. Alright, and here's the one I wanted to see. As you can see, there it was, a rootkit, Z-Access. There's the there's the driver. So we will disinfect that, and not possible, so we will delete it. And I think that was the last of the detections. No, there was one more. There's another rootkit. Nope, that was it. That same one right there. So whatever that rootkit was is, and yep, there's that second part, that same one, some AFD. So it's in two places, and I'm sure it can't disinfect, so we'll delete it. So whatever this rootkit is, it can't be removed from inside of Windows. So you need a bootable. And then that's it. That's done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to restart the computer, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the internet is still broken. So what I did is I went and dropped on here super anti-spyware, and I did the repair to repair the internet, but I haven't restarted yet. I had to reinstall Malwarebytes, and this is a old database. I think it's like 200 and some days old, but it still found 10 things. And what this also shows you is that when you have an infected computer, it takes forever to clean it, because even though I did a full scan with Cleaning Essentials, a full scan with bootable Kaspersky, which was updated, you can see there's still infections being found. So you can see these are a lot of infections in the registry, and there's also an infection there. So I'm going to remove these. It's going to ask me to restart, and I'm actually going to restart because I want to see if that repair takes, so I can get the internet working again, and then we can actually do our scans. So I will be back and we'll see what happens. Alright, so the internet wouldn't work, still doesn't work. So what I did is I went and downloaded the manual definitions for Malwarebytes and ran a scan again, and it found more stuff. So the internet, for some odd reason, is still broken. So I don't know, we'll see if this fixes. If not, I'm just going to leave it at this. Okay, so I came back. Nothing works. I even reset the stack manually and it still doesn't work. See what happens if I try to open Norton Internet right now, if anything comes up. Final review though. This was a total failure by Norton. It got killed. It let a rootkit get installed. I mean, it just failed completely. Just like the beta version did. People were saying, oh, there's this and that. And before anybody says, well, you know, infections come from the internet and, you know, running it off the desktop isn't whatever, that's just junk. Infections can come from anywhere. How can you get something on your desktop and run it from there? Sure, simply I'll plug in my USB drive. There you go. You know? So infections can come from anywhere. If your program cannot protect you from infections from every aspect, it's not worth it. And this, there you go, this proves that this version is still not up to par. I didn't specifically look for any malware or anything to kill Norton. I wasn't even expecting this to happen, truthfully. Even though it happened last time, I thought that, you know, okay, it got fixed, but it didn't. So that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was enlightening for me, and that's it. I'm gonna process it right now and load it up online. Take care, and everybody have a good night.